Hello everyone, welcome to week 6. So what's week 6 about? Well, the focus is on decision making, distributive leadership, and principals' role in PLCs. So what does that equate to? Well, during the week there's going to be some expected reading. In green you're going to get into decision making, looking at the quality and acceptance of how you make a decision, and as a leader, as a principal, in helping the rest of the group that you lead make that decision with you or gain their input, so that way you can make a truly weighted decision on what's best for the organization. There's a couple of readings for the week. I'll be honest, the couple of articles are a little bit longer. The first article is, again, leading collaborative data practices. This starts connecting with the PLC model, looking at data to make your decisions. So this particular one is 41 pages total. To give you some background though, it really just talks about how you involve the group, how you collect the data, and then what you do with the data. So again, looking at that PLC model, what are we going to do if students aren't learning? How do we know they're learning? It's through the data collection as we go through. So making that connection of the PLC piece. The second reading is on looking at distributive instructional leadership. How do you share the wealth, and really making sure that all members of your organization really feel like they have a piece of being a leader on the campus. Instead of being you, the transactional leader, how do you distribute that leadership practice out to everyone on the campus? And then the last reading component, besides Green's work on decision making, is the relational trust. So distributive practice talks about small groups. But every group that you create, you want to be able to build trust within that group. So this article takes you through how trust is so important to build, because it really holds your organization together. So those are the readings for the week. Also this week you have a learning module about decision making. So you'll enjoy learning through that process. There are 2 different discussion boards. The first one, though, really does not count as a grade, but needs to be posted what your group is deciding on writing their topic for their reform strategy. So you as a group, if you've not talked yet, it was recommended last week that you definitely talk, because you will need to post by Thursday night what your group's reform strategy is that you'll be presenting on. The second one asks you to watch a video by Dr. Anthony Muhammad, as he talks about the changes that are needed as a leader to make a difference in the culture of your campus. So you'll watch that video and give a response to the question posted there. The last thing that is officially due this week is your cultural analysis of your school or district. In the video that you watched, again, thank you for watching the video. I'm sorry for not being there for the direct live practice session. But you watched in the video, I brought up my cultural analysis paper. So you will clearly define what that hidden rule or school expectation is. Like I said, sometimes you'll feel it walking onto a campus. Sometimes it's more when you go further into the campus. So mine was really about the queen bee. I know that seems weird to name it that way, but it's that individual who had charge over the whole group, and it was not the principal in that particular situation. So you'll identify it, name it, or if it's a particular rule per se, and then talk about the advantages and disadvantages of this rule or hidden figure, and then the impact it makes on the school and what changes you might do as well. It can be done just like I did in this, through like a slides component, or it can be a written 2 to 3 page paper. So that is due by the end of this week. And then I've already talked about groups, so I think we've covered everything that will take place this week. I hope that you have a great week. God bless to you all, and please call, text, or email if you have any questions.